Well, hello everybody. It's Christopher Not Walking. Welcome to the Dirty Nerdy Show. Today we have the GOAT, the greatest of all time. She told me not to say that. I don't listen. So you've just got to deal with that because I think you're like the best to do this since GB. I'm saying it. It's on record.
Please no.
Deal with it.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, FerieMay ASMR.
What's going on?
What's up, my friend?
How are you?
I am great. I am so relaxed right now and calm.
Good. I'm glad. I think you're a little bit more nervous than I am.
I'm not nervous. Shut up.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. Talking on Twitter. It's nice to do this and be here.
Oh, yeah. Nice to be here. It's good to have you on the show because, like, holy crap, I've been trying to get you on the show for a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's great. Listen, lady, you're kind of the best at this, and I want to know how you found this ASMR thing.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but about 6 years ago, maybe even more, I came across Gentle Whisperings videos.
Oh, yeah? And,
to be completely honest, I never even explored more ASMR outside of her channel. Like, I don't know what it was. If I wanted to relax, I just listened to her videos. Because I follow a lot of people on YouTube. Like, I love watching, the daily vloggers, like Fun for Louie and the Shaytards and, Roman Atwood vlogs and all of those guys. But it wasn't up until, maybe half a year ago that I actually started exploring different ASMR artists. I don't know why. But, I used to make videos a long time ago on there.com. And I really loved editing and recording and just kind of, creating your own video. And I really wanted to get back into it. And I tried to think, what could I do to attract the right community or be a part of the right community and make videos and kind of, be a part of it. And that's when I just decided to do ASMR. I felt like I was at my most comfortable. So...
yeah. You're naturally relaxing and just naturally, like, nurturing. Where did that come from?
Well, I'm a female, and...
Really? I didn't notice.
I don't know. I just, that's what ASMR is all about. I know that ASMR can be very broad, and a lot of people do different things involving ASMR, but... I don't know. I'm just chill, I guess. I'm just really relaxed. And a lot of the times when I make those videos, I'm wearing headphones so I can hear myself, and I feel like I'm almost giving myself ASMR.
Yeah.
And it relaxes me. I get really sleepy.
So you're like triggering yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure that I don't trigger myself or get triggers myself as much as somebody else would, just because when you see something for the first time, you probably would get triggers more from it, whereas me, I'm doing it, so they're probably not as intense.
Right, so how have you, like, not put yourself in a coma? Like, I feel like at this point, like, you just, like, straight up coma. Because, like, Lord knows, you've knocked me out so many times when, like, nothing else would. Like, okay, like Tylenol PM, nothing. A FerieMay video, out like a light.
I know, I should probably make my videos 10 minutes instead of 30, because I feel like people only watch half of my videos. I don't know.
Oh, no, I fall asleep and then, I wake up. I've never seen the ending of one of your videos.
But, man, after I make a video, I'm tired. I'm just exhausted, because it's almost like meditation in a way,
Yeah.
It's very calming, and yeah, I just get super sleepy.
Yeah, what was your favorite one to make so far?
That's a good question. Probably, I really like doing the this or that video. I felt like I was a little
Yeah.
bit more relaxed, but I really enjoy like the personal attention videos. Just almost a majority of my videos aren't even planned. I kind of have like an idea before I make the video, but a lot of it kind of just seems winged.
Yeah.
Not in a way where people would see, oh, okay, you're totally just winging it right now. You know, you don't care, but I just kind of go with the flow and do what I would do if, like my recent video, my friend Josh, that personal attention video.
Yeah.
I would literally just film and act like I would if I were sitting right across from him. So I just feel like being natural and just being myself is most important.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So you did a role play a while back, right?
I did.
And I remember it because you were messaging me the days leading up to it. And you were like, what do you think of this thing? And then I'm like, just do it, dude. And then
Yeah.
and then you did it, and it was like so killer. Like you just like straight up like knocked it out of the park. Like it was like one of the best ones I've seen like in a while, especially considering it was your first. Like you just knocked it out of the park. So when's your next one?
I'm not 100% sure. I really want to get into some like steampunk or, vampire, like on a date with a vampire. I want to try and maybe do roleplay videos around certain themes in the year or like certain holidays instead of making it a normal thing. I'm kind of just exploring with everything. I don't really feel like I have, how do I say this, a theme yet for my channel. I kind of just I'm trying to do everything and see what people really enjoy, and yeah, just going with the flow. I figured if I try to do everything, like the Super Nintendo Yoshi's Island nostalgia video that I did, and the raindrops on a tin roof, they're all very kind of like beginner, but it's stepping stones, and it allows me to get some good criticism and feedback.
I liked the raindrops video, but it also made me kind of mad.
Why?
You remember we had a conversation about this. I was like, I could barely hear the rain.
Yeah, it was kind of just more of like pitter patter than like full blown rain. I was just right outside of my bedroom window. I just wanted to see what it would sound like, so I just set my mic up and waited for like 20 minutes, and I knew that cars and people would be outside and doors slamming or whatever, but I really like the sound of it because I love rain so much.
Yeah, me too.
It's my heaven.
I like rain sounds mixed with like the city sounds.
Yeah.
Just because of where I live. Like you know where I live, so it's a very busy place.
Yeah. It's nice to get away from it sometimes.
Yeah. So, speaking of getting away from things, when you get away, I heard that you like to snowboard. How'd you get into that?
I do. Well, I live in Colorado.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of really good snowboarding here, and I've probably been a snowboarder for about 3 years. I think it's my boyfriend that got me into snowboarding. He's been a lifelong snowboarder, and it's just something that you have to have the right mindset to just jump in and do it. You can't just jump on a board and be scared or hesitate because it's, you have to be confident. But man, there's nothing better than being out on the mountain with this fresh powder snow, and you're listening to your music and you're hearing, the crunching sounds of the snowboard, and it's really awesome. Especially when you get good. You can roll with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I relate, and my crippled eyes don't relate. But like
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I used to work on the mountains as well, so that really helped me be on the board every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just picked it up really quick, and now I'm doing park and jumps and, going through trees, and it's awesome.
Favorite thing about the warehouse?
The warehouse,
Yeah.
meaning where I work?
Yeah.
Um, oh gosh, favorite thing. Man, probably that I run it. I work in a shipping department, but I'm running like the warehouse and the dock, and I stock all the product with the forklift, and I unload trucks and load trucks, and it sounds like a lot, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Yeah.
It's the only reason I brought it up, because I just wanted to mention that you're basically the boss.
I am, yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a very new position for me, actually, just recently, that I'll be doing it by myself. I had a teammate, my partner, and both of us would work together, but now they want me to take it on my own. So we'll see how that goes with my videos and everything. Yeah. But it's exciting.
I'm super excited for you. I remember when you told me about it. I was like, yes, queen.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really cool. I'm full-time in school, and it would be really cool if I could potentially have YouTube be my only source of income, even if it is a small amount, just to get me through school, because I'm just focusing on school right now. That would be possible. But I'm just playing it as it goes.
It's definitely possible. Have you seen your videos?
Yeah. I'm never gonna really get my hopes up for anything. I'm just going with the flow, and I have a lot on my plate right now, so being able to just chill and not really raise my expectations or anything like that is good for me right now.
Do you find that you're hard on yourself about things like that, about not getting your hopes up and stuff like that?
Do I find it hard?
Yeah. Are you hard on yourself?
No, most definitely not. I feel like if I can give myself a goal,
yeah,
I won't be heartbroken or hurt if I don't reach that goal. I don't know. I guess I really don't have a goal right now. I'm just going with the flow, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just letting things come at me naturally.
So where do you see the channel in a year?
That is such a scary question, because, I mean, a lot of, I've explored different ASMR artists, and a lot of them have only been doing it for a year, and they have, 500,000 subscribers, and, GB, I think, just hit 2 years, but I couldn't imagine myself being where she's at right now. I mean, she deserves it, obviously. She's put in a lot of hard time.
Yeah, she's great.
But, gosh,
shout out to GB. Hey, what up?
Yes. She's the queen of roleplays.
I still can't believe, she's one of the homies. It's bonkers to me.
That's awesome that you had her on the show.
Yeah.
But, man, where do I see myself in a year? Gosh, I have no idea. Not even a clue. Because it's really up to the moment. I mean, it's up to how much content I put out. It's up to if people actually enjoy watching my videos, and I guess how many subscribers I get. Yeah. But those little things I can't worry about,
Yeah. No, I feel you. And I think you're going to do very, very well. Like I said, you're the GOAT. And
I don't think I'm the GOAT.
I honestly do, because I haven't seen. I'm gonna be all real with you for a minute. I haven't seen content like this that helps me in this way in a very long time. There hasn't been stuff that's helped me with sleeping and dealing with the physical pain that I deal with with my disability in a really long time. The last ASM artist that affected me like that was probably Probably
Answer
Privy.
wisely.
Probably Privy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Lauren was the last one, and then like yeah, so like, and then I kind of fell out of like really watching ASMR all the time for a while, and you know, obviously I would still watch because I had to do the show, but
Yeah.
I wasn't like watching, and like I wasn't like getting any benefit from it too often. You know, obviously, if I saw talent, I was like, "You're talented. You're really good at this. Let's bring him on the show." But then I saw your channel, and I'm like, "Hold on, who is this? Wait, she's under 1,000 subscribers. This is criminal. What?"
Well, I've only been making videos for a couple months now.
Yeah,
Like literally, I think only 2 months, maybe 3.
yeah. But I remember when I hit you up, I was like, "I gotta hit her up. I gotta do something about this. This is not fair." I don't know what you thought when you first met me. What would, because you said you were gonna ask me questions. Let's trade it off.
Oh gosh.
What did you think when I hit you up and I was like, this girl is criminally underrated. She needs more subscribers because she deserves it. Or I don't even remember what I said, but I said something to that effect.
Well, I mean, of course I was happy, and it made me smile, made me feel really good. And little things like that are what keep me going, and keep me motivated. I mean, even if I only had 20 subscribers, those 20 people, it would just be worth to just do it for them and to have a very small community. So, but as far as what I thought of you, I absolutely loved your theme on your Twitter, because that was the first time that I had saw you was on your Twitter. The Christopher not Walken, because Christopher Walken's one of my favorite actors. So that right off the bat, I was like, oh wait, Christopher not Walken. Oh, and it was funny. And I guess just right off the bat, I mean, you know, you doing talk shows and being able to just communicate with anybody and feel comfortable with anybody, you know, I could tell that right off the bat when you started talking to me, and I'm kind of that way as well. So, yeah.
See, I think you and I are similar in a lot of ways. So I think that's one of the reasons that we hit it off. And I was like, this girl's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm a big nerd, and I'm not saying that you're a nerd or anything. Maybe you are, but I just relate more to those type of people, just genuine, nerdy, down-to-earth people. Those are my peeps.
The show is literally the Dirty Nerdy Show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we have a bunch more questions to get through, and then so I hear that you want to name an English bulldog Kevin. We tried to do this for you, but we don't have the budget. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a pet rock named Carl. You're good with that, right?
Yeah. Are you gonna paint it?
Absolutely. What color you want it?
I want it like mandala style.
I got you. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be the sickest thing ever.
Okay,
I want you to do like
a
an ASMR video with it.
I could actually. That is an idea that I thought about doing, is taking rocks and painting them, you know, with like some whispers.
You gotta call one Carl.
I probably could. Can't let me forget.
I won't. I'll be like, Aaron,
Carl the rock.
did you call it Carl?
I'll be petting it.
It'll be so great. Oh my god.
What? Speaking of an idea with those things, if I were to do videos like that, like little rocks, you know, and painting them and actually featuring them in a video, wouldn't it be neat if I could send those rocks that I painted to my patrons? You know, like people who like support me, or just, you know, my top fans or whatever. I think that would be a really good way to give back twice, I guess.
That would be super dope, because gifts are always amazing.
Even like Easter time, like eggs or whatever. If I were to do something random with that, I guess I wouldn't send the eggs, but they have like hard, like wooden eggs that you can buy from Michael's that, you know, will last a long time.
Yeah. I like that. That's cool. Like Rose sent like a card very recently. She was sending those to, I think, patrons. And she was like, I'm sending out cards to patrons. Do you want one? And I was like, sure. And then she's...
Yeah, that's what I do. I send all my Patreons custom, personalized doodle cards. Like, I like to draw and doodle, because there's something about saying thanks personally with something that you can physically have, like it's very unique, and it's like Christmas getting things in the mail,
Yeah.
It's really connecting.
Yeah. Especially when we live in such a digital world.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like physical like CDs or anything. I'm a big vinyl guy, so like I go to the record store, but like it's just, I don't know, it's just so digital now. Everything is that it's hard to like have something in your hand that you can feel tangible.
Yeah, something that you could put away and have for a while. Yeah, memories are really important for sure.
I agree. So tell me about some of your favorite nerdy things, since you mentioned that you're a nerd.
Well, I am a PC gamer. I know there's a lot of actually other ASMR artists that do PC gaming as well. Mm-hmm. I don't really show that though on my ASMR channel. I haven't yet, just because of a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now. I'd love to make another ASMR like gaming channel. That would be so awesome, but I want to try to take things a little bit slow and not overwhelm myself and take baby steps. But
you should do streaming.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I would show up to all your Twitch streams. I would be like, let's do this.
I probably will. I'm not going to lie. I don't know when, but I mean, I usually like to do things within the year. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do something and then wait until next year. But other than the ASMR gaming channel, I build PC gaming desktops. So I build like computers, and that alone is a lot of fun. It's like therapeutic for me. And I actually never went to high school, so I spent all my time on World of Warcraft. And I played World of Warcraft for about 9 years, and I've been gaming ever since. I play Magic the Gathering, and I collect, Super Nintendo games. And, yeah.
What's your favorite Super Nintendo game?
Gosh, it has to be Yoshi's Island. I mean, and that's why I did that game. Because, it's crazy. A lot of people don't know that that's Super Mario World 3. Yeah. They didn't even know, they just know of Super Mario World. Like those are the popular ones. And I've met people who don't even know what Yoshi's Island is. And just those games are so much fun. They just throw you into it, and it's an actual game. I don't know. Very easy, I guess.
Yeah, that's super duper cool. So we've got to talk about there.com. You mentioned PC, and you've talked a lot before that you used to go to there.com. Now, for those of you at home that are like, what's there.com? It's kind of like Second Life, but like 1,000 times better than Second Life ever was. So explain a little bit about there.com for the people and why it was so dope.
Man, I think the graphics were a little bit more cartoony, but I think what really makes those games are the communities.
Yeah.
Just there when I was playing, I think it was back in between 2004 2006, there was just so many people on, and it was the same types of people. You would add, all these people, and then you'd log on the next day and they were on, and you could teleport to them, and you could join groups. And when they implemented voice chat, that is when everything changed. Like people were running around with little, voice symbols above their heads, like talking in it. Yeah. I guess it was just the very beginning for, I guess younger teens, I guess, in a way to, I don't know, just get into the MMO RPG world, I guess.
Yeah. It was so fun, though. Like,
oh, I got into it. I got everything. Like the hovercrafts. I got personalized buggies, with my name spray painted on the side. Like, I knew creators, and houses. So much fun.
You always had to make sure that you got like, because if you had like the basic like outfit on, like everyone would like be like, nah, we ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, right. Because that was the noob. It was a noob because
Yeah.
they didn't have the voice symbol above their head.
So you had to like get like the good things, and my boy Knight would hook me up with like stuff to like look good so I didn't like get made fun of. And
Yeah.
oh man,
I
those
think
were
we were
so
all there at
fun.
one point.
I remember the races.
Yes, and you can't forget the bunny slippers.
Oh yes,
The ones that make you jump like really high
yes.
and run fast. Yeah, you had to have the bunny slippers. If you didn't have the bunny slippers with the yellow lightning strip on the side, you weren't cool.
Yeah, wasn't there a thing where like the gravity was like changed?
Yeah, with the bunny slippers?
Yeah, but it wasn't just the bunny slippers. It was something else that would change the gravity.
Oh man, they had so many like jetpacks. They had so many like little toys and gadgets and hovercrafts.
They had like the hover bikes.
Mm-hmm.
The hover bikes were fun because you could take those and then go up hills and then try to get into the air.
Yeah, and you can't get hurt by fall damage.
Yeah, it was so great. Although, like, anytime there's, like, falling involved in, like, a video game, I get really nervous. I get, like, anxiety from it because I feel like I'm falling. I can't do it.
Yeah, I missed that game. It was a good game.
They should... I was going to say they should bring it back, but they did. It's just no one's there.
They did, but I think that just people didn't want to pay the $10 a month, you know?
Yeah.
They couldn't do it all by themselves. They needed the support, and when they didn't have enough support, it's when it died off.
We should become very famous YouTubers, and then we should buy it and relaunch it and make it the greatest thing ever.
It would be cool if YouTube had their own MMORPG.
Yeah.
Like, just YouTubers, and that'd be awesome.
Like, imagine, like, doing that, but, like, in VR, and then, like, doing ASMR to people.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, with whispers and stuff.
Yeah. That would make ear eating, like, 1,000 times more awkward.
Yeah, probably.
What's going through your mind when you're doing these, when you're doing the ear eating video with the ear kissing? Like, what's going through your mind while you're making that video?
Well, see, the thing is I could hear myself.
Yeah.
You know, I was wearing headphones and I can hear myself almost like I'm nibbling on my own ears. So I could really play around with the sounds as far as not being too loud and obnoxious. You know, I've been getting some videos on that video that's saying, oh, wow, this is super gentle and like very soft. And that alone is what gives people tingles, is almost like the lo-fi. You know how like some ASM artists do like a lo-fi quality, you know, just the crappiest mic, but those little sounds that it picks up give you some serious tingles. And I almost kind of felt that way when I was doing the nibbles and kisses. I wanted it to be very gentle and more relaxing than obnoxious and, you know, all up in your ear. But that's the only one that I came out with, and I know that everybody is wanting me to do another one because it's my most popular one, which I probably will. I will, but
There you go. We got an exclusive right there. She's gonna do another one.
I'll leave it open.
She's gonna do the eyes and everything. You guys, the lip bite, all of it's coming back.
Oh my god! But as far as the ear licking videos, I don't know.
It's basically ear licking. I mean, like, what else do they want? Like,
I'm not sure. It almost felt a little bit weird for me to do the nibbles and kisses videos, which is why I tried to make it as professional and non-sexual, I guess you should say, as I could.
well, at least you tried.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. But But for the ear licking, I don't know. I've seen some pretty ridiculous ear licking videos, like some erotic, ASMR ear licking videos, and I feel
The
like
guilt boners, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's plenty of ASMR artists out there that actually do that stuff. So there's not necessarily need for me to do it. And, to be completely honest, I look up to Gentle Whispering and how far she's come. She's been doing it for 6+ years. I think she's one of the longest standing. And she doesn't have anything like that out there. And she's one of the best. Well, yes. Maybe once before she might have had something.
She's done some erotic stuff in the past.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. But I didn't want that to be the reason that I got views and subscribers.
Oh, absolutely not.
I wanted to keep
way
it
better than that.
I don't know. I wanted to keep the right community, Yeah.
So we've only got a few more questions. All right.
Okay.
I don't know if you can handle these last few questions though.
Can you handle it? Are you getting nervous?
Why would I be nervous, Aaron? Shut up.
Because I'm the goat. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking.
Okay, so full disclosure, I was very nervous for this interview, and Aaron is very aware, and she's having fun with it because that's who Aaron is.
I wouldn't say that it's who I am, but I'll tell you this. I have 5 brothers. Mm-hmm. And I work with a bunch of guys at my job. Mm-hmm. And we just always just mess around. It's so hard to not incorporate it into my daily life. We do that's what she said, because anything could happen in your work day, and you have a good, that's what she said, come back. It's just hard for me to not have that joking attitude, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, I do that. So we got a few more questions, and then you're out of here, and then you're done, and you survived the Dirty Nerdy Show.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Yeah, well, you're always invited to come back because you're just the best. So
yeah, we could probably do a part 2 down the road. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, I would do as many videos with you as you would let me, just because I enjoy talking to you.
It's
it doesn't even have to be an interview. We could do anything. But anyways, we have a few more questions. I don't know if you're ready for these. I don't know if you can handle these.
Oh, gosh.
So, it has been said that you played basketball. Now, I also played basketball of the wheelchair variety, the more hardcore version of basketball, if you will. So, why don't you tell the people about your time in basketball and what position you played?
Well, I did a lot of sports when I was younger, between the ages of probably 10 and 13, maybe even younger than that. But I played basketball for almost 5 years. I think I played center. I was a little bit younger, but I don't know. It's just something that I fell out of. I think I grew boobs and I just stopped playing. But I was super active. I did gymnastics, and I was on the swim team, and I was on a soccer team. I did soccer team for about 4 years. But yeah, all of that kind of just, I stopped doing all of it when I got a desktop computer, and I started building desktop computers and getting into gaming. I got into WoW, and when that happened, that was it, because I met friends, and World of Warcraft changed my life. It did. If I did not have World of Warcraft, I wouldn't have met certain people to move in with, I guess you could say, without going into big detail. And they changed my life, and they gave me opportunities. Say I was adopted, and I met those people through World of Warcraft, and I would not be where I'm at right now if I didn't take those certain steps.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I tuned out after boobs, but...
It's true, though. I don't know. I didn't want to get stretch marks, and I know that's a really shitty excuse, but I think the bigger excuse is World of Warcraft and just getting into video games, all that.
Anyways, I can't transition from boobs to the next question.
Oh, did I make you nervous?
No, you didn't make me nervous. Boobs don't make me nervous. I'm more of a booty guy. So, in your very first video, I watched it. You was all cute and nervous and everything.
Oh my gosh, so nervous.
Jeez. Like, yeah, extremely nervous. It's adorable. You were like, hi, I'm Aaron. And then you mentioned a whole bunch of plans that you had, right?
Yeah.
One of these plans was cooking videos. You promised this in your very first video. I ain't seen nearly not a cooking video.
Did I say I promise?
No, well, you didn't say you promised, but you said cooking videos, and my heart has been set on cooking videos. Anytime you put it in the poll, it's the thing that I click.
I know. You're so right. And, I think what's been deterring me is my kitchen is kind of small. I live in student housing for my college, which is that's no excuse. Who cares if my kitchen is small? But my refrigerator is so loud, and it's literally right next to my stove. And I also have this vent that just is super loud with just air constantly. And I actually have never really tested the sounds, but I feel man, I would rather it be quiet. So it's really deterred me from making those videos. Oh, and also the microphones that I was using. I just got new mics, 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a week now. So that's going to also open up a lot of doors. I won't have to just use my Zoom H6 or something else. And you know what? I've also thought about renting an Airbnb.
Yeah.
I've seen Jenna Whispering do that. She would do a Blue Apron cooking video, but she would rent out an Airbnb with a gorgeous kitchen, and it was probably only $60 a night. And that's where she would film her kitchen videos. It's just in a really nice kitchen. So I kind of want to do something like that. I should just do it, even if it's low quality. I'm starting out. I should just do it and then just grow from that video and learn what I can do to make it better.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be an ASMR video.
Yeah, you're right.
Because your channel says ASMR doesn't mean everything on it has to be ASMR.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm just indecisive. There's so much that I want to do right now, and it's not out, but I know everything takes time. It drives me crazy.
What's one thing that you want to do right now in your channel?
Well, I really want to do cooking, and I really want to do nature. I've seen some ASMR videos of people sitting outside, and you can just hear the natural birds, and the wind, and it's very calming because you're out in nature. Yeah. So doing something like that, maybe sitting next to a little creek, but having, the mic close to me, and I really want to do something like that. But, to be completely honest, it's just the most precious things are time and money, and I'm a full-time worker and a full-time student, and it's just I got so much crap going on and indecisive, but as long as I'm putting out videos every couple of days, I'm so happy. And
yeah, I honestly don't know how you do it, man.
Me too, actually. I'm nervous though, with this position that I'm going to be taking on. We'll see what happens though.
Do you take on new positions often?
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's awesome.
Is that your response?
It's the response that I can give on YouTube.com.
That's great.
It's not the response that was in my head. I promise you.
But yes, new position.
That's a Prince song, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. He goes, new position. I don't remember the rest. But,
Oh my gosh. Are you joking?
no.
Oh, it's a Prince song?
It's genuinely a Prince song. Look, you see my
Yes.
chain? I would not lie to you about a Prince song. Like, that's, like, my world. Like, Prince is, like, it for me.
And all you know in that song is the new position.
I haven't heard Under the Cherry Moon in a long time. Well, the album's called Parade, but it was to the movie Under the Cherry Moon. I haven't listened to that album in a minute.
Well, at least you know the name.
Yeah. But I even know, like, there's like a little calypso part and it goes dun 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 dun. See, I know my shit. Damn it.
Call him out. Call him out.
She enjoys making me nervous, you guys. She does. It's like
so easy.
it's like fuck with the cripple is like it's one of her things that she does.
Fuck with the cripple. No.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I feel comfortable. So
You're like I feel like she opens Twitter and she goes, "How can I mess with Chris today?"
No, it's not that bad.
No, it's pretty great. You're pretty great. You're pretty freaking the best.
Man, I'm so proud of Jenna Whispering. Like, when I started this, I was like, all right, she's always going to be the best. You know, because, like, man, like, I feel like I've learned from her, you know, all that
You
crap.
definitely did. That's why you're so damn good.
Yeah. Which is why she is the GOAT. She's the mother GOAT.
I think there can be more than one goat.
Yeah, you're right.
I think there's like a collective of goats right now. There's like, to me at least, there's just a collective of like our ASM artists who are top tier, the best. And
Yeah.
I think you're already there personally, but I think the numbers are going to catch up and other people are going to see it, and I cannot wait for that day. Because I get to tell you I told you so, and I'm the kind of person that loves to tell you I told you so.
I don't know. Like I said, I can't get my hopes up, you know? Like, because I just don't want to get, you know, hurt or bummed or discouraged.
Well, you don't got to worry about that. You're freaking solid. You got this. You're kind of the best. So, you did it. I feel... You've done the Dirty Nerdy show.
I don't know. I don't feel that dirty. I feel more nerdy.
Ooh, well, the second interview, it'll be more dirty, I promise.
Oh God, what did I do? No, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I did this. I know that you asked me probably like a month ago, but I knew that I needed to, you know, build some sort of a fan base, even if it is small. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad it finally happened.
I was kidding, by the way. It won't be dirty. Like, I said it out loud, and then I lit, and I was like, that sounded creepy. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I absolutely love doing this interview and watching you do it, like physically, and seeing you get so super nervous.
I don't get nervous. What are you talking about?
Funny.
What? I don't.
It's good.
Shut up. I'm chill right now. This is me being in the chill zone. Damn it.
Yeah, you are.
We've got to hang out more. We've got to do more of the hanging out. Maybe some gaming together.
Yes. That'd
Off
be fun.
air. You guys don't get to come in for that. But Definitely, I think that would be a great thing. I look forward to not only just watching more of your content. I look forward to having a friend,
Yeah,
and that's more important to me than any like video on YouTube.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because I think you're honestly like it comes through in your videos that you're just so kind, so caring, and nurturing, and just warm, and you give nothing but the best vibes. And your content really means more to me than I could probably put into words, because it helps me when I go through a lot of really dark things with my health, and
Yeah.
I can't, like, I don't have the words to articulate just how thankful I am to you. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on my little podcast show thing.
Yeah, it's the first I've ever done. So you got to start somewhere. And there's an exclusive too. There's an exclusive in this video because nobody's ever heard my voice before, not even you. I mean, I whisper, but I've never
That's
used
still your voice,
tone.
Aaron.
I mean, I guess, but people have asked me like, "Hey, you think you could do something in your like real voice, like your actual voice instead of just whispers?" And I was like, I don't know. But here it is. I haven't made a video not yet with an actual tone in my voice. So yeah.
This is Aaron in a nutshell. You should,
Woo!
Aaron. You should do this.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's Aaron. That's 100% Aaron.
It's just all so new. It really is, and I absolutely love all the feedback that I've been getting and the criticism and just all of it. Ideas. It's a lot of fun, especially my Patreons. My Patreons are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to her patrons. Speaking of, by the way, guys, listen. This is where I do the outro. Are you ready? It's about to be the most smooth outro ever.
Okay.
Guys, listen. Here's the thing. If you go to Patreon and you go to her Patreon, you should absolutely pledge, because this woman is out here busting her ass in college. She's busting her ass on the forklift, running a warehouse, doing all of this other stuff, and then still knocking y'all motherfuckers out like at least every couple days with fresh brand new content right here on YouTube with the best ASMR that you're gonna find. Like, you're just not gonna find better stuff. You're just not. So I think that we owe it to her to hit that pledge button and pledge. Even if you're just pledging like $1, it's still gonna help. And then she gets to like do like dope things with like green screens and like all of that other stuff, like all of this stuff will just help her. And I really think you guys should pledge to her. And if you're already on the patreon.com website, right, and then you're like, what else do I do? Then you go to the Dirty Nerdy Show's Patreon and you're like, oh my god, I still have an extra $1. And you're like, okay, what do I do here? Well, the unfortunate news is you're already spending $2 because you're spending $1 on her and $1 on me. You're definitely not going to the dollar menu at McDonald's tonight. I'm sorry. So what you do is you go and you donate to the Dirty Nerdy Show, and that helps us do a lot of dope things because we want to get like cameras on the show. We want to get like we want to get on like iTunes and all of the SoundCloud and put this in as many eyes as we can put on this, and ears, and I want to do like animation eventually and just have like a cartoon playing like with the show. I think that would be like really great. But yeah, all of that stuff costs money and I don't have any. So if you want to put that on Patreon, that would be great. But with that in mind, make sure you subscribe to FerieMay ASMR because she is the most beautiful, most relaxing, sweetest, kindest, like huggable person in the entire community. And I feel like you should subscribe to her if you haven't. Follow her on the Twitters, on the Instagrams, on the Reddit, because that's a thing that she does now. Do that. Make sure you subscribe to the Dirty Nerdy Show if you're not already. And yeah, I think that's about it. Just like the video if you liked what we did here with Erin, and if you want to see Erin again, tell us in the comments, and we'll bring her back on. I'm gonna tell you a little secret though. We're definitely bringing her back on regardless. So you might as well just say, "Hey, we love her. Let's bring her back." Anyways, with that in mind, my name is Christopher Nowalk. This is the Dirty Nerdy Show. That is FerieMay, a.k.a. Erin, a.k.a. the GOAT, a.k.a. the chick with the forklift, a.k.a. the baddest on the planet.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me. It was
Thank
fun.
you for coming on. Guys, we are out of here. We're done. Bye.
Woo.